welcome to my last day in Paris. Very sad. I'm currently at the laundromat washing my clothes, and on the way here I stopped at the patisserie and got myself an almond croissant and some juice. It's really hard to find somewhere open to get a bloody cup of coffee anywhere before 9:30. It's ridiculous. And the one place that was open, when I went in, she virtually yelled at me that their machine wasn't working, so shit out of luck there. But for now, I'm going to enjoy this while I wait for my clothes to dry. It's really early here still, so it's just gone 7:30. Well, it's early by Parisian standards. I wanted to get my galette this morning for breakfast, but of course there's nowhere open, so I thought I'd have this and have a galette for morning tea, because I got to try all the foods before I go. So I'm currently walking to the metro station. Actually, it's not the metro station. I'm walking to the train station to catch the RERC that will take me to the Eiffel Tower. Now, I did see the Eiffel Tower last night on the bus tour, but as it turns out, the ticket also included a river cruise. So I thought that I would catch the train down there and do the river cruise. It's about 9:10. They start at 10 or 10:30, but I thought I'd do it earlier in the day because it's going to be extremely hot again today. And again, that's why I've decided to catch the train this morning as opposed to walking, because the heat is knocking me around a little bit, as it is, I think, the majority of Paris at the moment. I can't believe how hot it is already. Honestly, the sun seems to sit lower here than it does in Australia. I'm thinking I should hire one of those electric bikes to get around, because there are dedicated bike lanes. No one wears helmets here either. They're flipping crazy, but it's not a requirement. But I don't know if I trust myself on a bike. I don't know. So I'm actually walking from Saint-Germain-des-Prés, where my hotel room is, to Saint-Michel. My name's Mariana. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. I'm a late 40s homebody introvert still trying to figure things out. I'm doing this by pushing myself out of my comfort zone and trying new things. I hope you join me on my journey of self-discovery and the world around me.
C'est construit à l'occasion de l'exposition.
Application.
Et derrière, vous allez voir le pont de It is number 3 and number 4 in your application. Plus en plein air, le square Tino Rossi, qui est 700 people were imprisoned, among them the Queen Marie Antoinette.
I was able to catch the first ferry of the day, which was extremely lucky. I only just made it because I took a wrong turn. But I'm on the cruise ship now. I have elected to sit inside. I've just come out for this because it is so damn hot. So I think the cruise goes for about an hour. There is an inside section, an outside section, and also an upstairs section. And this was all part of the ticket that I purchased for the Moulin Rouge and the bus tour last night. So I will note the prices below so you know, but I think for the amount I paid, it was well worth it. Although I would like to have seen a couple more of the monuments, but I suppose they're limited for time. I'm hoping that once this is finished, I will be able to find my way to the Sacré-Cœur, because I haven't even seen it yet. So I think that's what I will do after here, if I can find my way there. There is a little bit of a cool breeze out here, which is nice though. It's nice to be on the water on a day like today. It is so hot and it's not even 11 yet. As it turns out, my visit to the Sacré-Cœur was a bust. I kept getting lost on the trains. Every time I asked for information, I was given different directions and told different trains. And then I thought that I could walk it. It was about an hour walk and I decided against it. Then I thought I could catch a taxi, but none of the taxi drivers could tell me how much it would cost to catch a taxi there. So I decided just to give up. It wasn't worth my mental health, and to walk it in this extreme heat also wasn't worth it. So instead I decided to stick to around the 6th Arrondissement where I'm staying, and decided to venture to the 5th Arrondissement. And behind me you can see the restaurant where Emily in Paris was filmed, and also the boulangerie where she'd buy her pastries in the morning. So I thought doing something like this, something that I would find really fun, was worth more of an effort than spending half a day trying to get somewhere that may never happen. So let's have a walk past and have a look.
What do you think everyone
So the actual name of the restaurant is Terra Nera, and it's an Italian restaurant and is actually fully functioning, as is the patisserie and boulangerie where she would get her pastries. And the boulangerie is also AB, meaning that it is organic. So maybe I'll go in and get myself a little treat. Let's have a look. Wasn't actually anything in the patisserie that I felt like, so, and I'm still quite full from the galette. I also want to go to Le Bon Marche, which is about half an hour walk from here, so I may just do that and continue exploring Paris, because every time I walk somewhere new I discover something new. Honestly, this city is so interesting. I will definitely be back, so that's why I'm not too upset about not seeing the Sacré-Cœur, because I know that I'll be back in the next couple of years, definitely. See what I mean when I say there's always something new to discover? Always. I'm embarrassed to say that I didn't know that Le Bon Marche isn't just a grocery store. It is a department store. So I've entered in via the ground floor, which is all your designer stuff, Bottega Veneta, Chanel, Pollen, all those sorts of brands. And then I think upstairs is female clothing and things like that. And I like this actually better than Galeries Lafayette. There's not as many people. It's less crowded, less noisy, and you can get to things without having to line up, which is nice, because everywhere else I've been, you've had to line up for stuff. But I don't feel like I belong in here, because I'm a hot and sweaty mess after all the walking that I've been doing. But I really want to go and have a look at the grocery section. Seriously though, I want to know what sort of crazy person comes all the way to Paris and gets excited over grocery stores and homewares. Seems a little bit strange to me, but I don't care. I am in my happy place right now, looking at all the pretty groceries, and I just want to buy so much. They've got so much good stuff here that we can't get in Australia. And so much of it is organic and produced locally as well, which is similar to Australia, but yeah, this is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, the prices aren't like what you're gonna get at Monoprix, but the quality of the produce looks so much better, the products look so much better, and they'd be great souvenirs to take home as well. Little Eiffel Tower chocolates, lots of different teas. Look at these teas. I did pick up some of these teas yesterday. I bought 2 of these yesterday in the 6 Arrondissement, just around the corner from my hotel. Actually, they've got a whole store, and that is the Mariage Fraise. Sorry if I butchered that brand, but the store is beautiful. You can even get seafood made to order from what you've selected yourself. So you choose what you want and then they cook it up for you. Not bad. Butter that went viral on TikTok. And they will wrap it up for you for travel so it doesn't melt or lose its shape. But given that I'm going to Rome before going home, it may not make it back safe and sound, even with the additional wrapping. It could have saved me a lot of anxiety in eating out in restaurants because they've got a lot of ready-made meals here as well. So it would have made dinners quite easy and lunches, but you live and learn. Tea towel. After I finished my sweet crepe, I spent the rest of the afternoon wandering around Paris, and in particular the 6 Arrondissement, wandering through all the different design stores and observing the Parisians just generally and the way they live their lives. So many people had told me that I wouldn't enjoy Paris, but I absolutely loved it. And yes, there were a couple of interactions with a couple of rude French people, but for the most part, the majority of the Parisians that I met were warm and they were extremely friendly and helpful. Stupidly, I forgot to hit record before I started eating. But I decided for my last night in Paris that I was going to come back and have another beef tartare because I enjoyed it so much last night, but I'm trying it in a different restaurant this time, and this time it came with bread and salad. Unfortunately, I've already eaten the salad, but that's what I decided to do for my last night. I think I've eaten all the foods that I wanted to now in Paris, so I can sort of go to sort of normal way of eating as much as you can while travelling. I don't know how many pastries and fries I've eaten by now. But if you do come to Paris, highly recommend that you try the beef tartare. This time he gave me Worcestershire sauce and Tabasco and assures me that's the way the French eat it, but I don't know, I'm not so sure. For for me, my biggest regret is that I didn't get the chance to spend more time here. I would have loved to have spent a few more days in Paris, maybe even venture out a little bit further, go to Giverny, but it is definitely on my list and I will be back.